How's it hang loose? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. The channel. Okay, there we go. Okay? Fine. Aloha, everyone. It is Thursday, April 16th. The day after tax day. Oh my gosh. Let's turn on the Gush Tube thing to get the comments from beyond. 621. And a colorful thing. Make colorful things over here. Yeah. The day after taxes. What's going on in the world, just to mention all that stuff going on. Taxpayer money goes to the government, and the government, with the oversight of the Congress, is allocating the money to be spent. But now we don't have the allocation of the Congress because Trump just takes it and doesn't pay attention to doesn't need Congress no more, no. And I don't know, and needless war in Iran. I don't think it's necessary to focus on that. Yeah, bad regime. Yeah, 47 years of burning paper mache Uncle Sam's and the flag, yes, and death to America. But they did do the hostage thing, but that was 47 years ago. But they are. But the main thing about Iran being bad is
disgusting.
They're supplying those proxy groups, the puppet groups. They're supplying their little remote control terrorist groups. So they're doing that expansion of their region. So yeah. But we weren't under direct military. We weren't under direct threat until now. And the giant, it's a mixed bag in a lot of ways. But I don't know. The Trump administration says they're winning, but I don't think we're really winning. We're sort of stuck in a quagmire of a very long war, and it's opened up their little kick the hornet's nest, and now they're a little revenge everything, and they are backed up by Russia. So Russia's giving them intel where all the Americans are, because they got pretty good intel with stuff. So we're in a bigger mess than we were before. The gas prices are still high. Which means the gas price is high. Everything down the chain, down that trickle down barrel of downhill, because the gas price is high. Okay, the fuel for airplane flying, the transportation of food, so food prices are going to remain high and get higher. Anything that needs to be moved from one place to another place, the price of that product or stuff will be higher. Hawaii, in the middle of the North Pacific, is relying on everything shipping. So the shipping costs, all of that connected to the price of the barrel of crude oil. So, yeah. So, down there, I forgot to do vlog. Okay, vlog. I'm all messed up. It's tax day aftermath. I did my taxes on the phone, believe it or not. I was doing it with TurboTax on the computer, but I started my mom's and it won't let me start mine. And when she's going to do it, she must file an extension. I'm like, damn it, I can't get to mine. So I found out about a free version if you do it yourself of TurboTax. Because the screen, it goes off this kind of, at the moment I don't recommend it, but I had to use it. And I have no income really, so I couldn't use the free e-file for the federal. So I was stuck. Couldn't file the federal with e-file, so I couldn't really do the state one, my state one, tax return. So I printed out the federal, put it in the envelope so it'd be stamped by the post office on April 15th.
Willie.
And I still haven't done my state because I have to wait till that's done. But we got leeway because we got pounded in a devastation style by flooding Kona low rains. I don't know why I'm doing this video because I am the only one watching it. So hi everybody out there. There's no one out there. If you're watching this, thanks. I appreciate it. But you're probably the only one watching. So that's it. When I went out for my little freaking, I got my little urology challenges now. And when I went out into the hospital zone, I thought it would be kind of a story of bits, but nobody's interested in that. Oh, are you okay now? And it's, yeah, how are you doing is the question. Well, I blah, 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 and the follow-up will win. It's like, ears turn off. Not interesting. So, when I do vlog first, and I start talking about that, it's like, yeah, Trump. Some people like Trump bashing, and some people are offended by Trump bashing, and I don't really give a shit. I'll bash. He's an idiot. I'll tell you that. That's my personal feeling. He's always been an idiot, even before he was elected the first time.
Purgatory.
Hey, I like him because he speaks his mind. It's like he's an idiot, and it's proven now. A greedy, selfish, evil idiot. Now it's like, and I'm not anti-Republican, but I am anti-MAGA. The ICE and all that. But right now, he has never, you just look technically at it, he hasn't fulfilled his campaign promises. Lower gas prices, lower food prices, affordability. He just calls stuff a myth, and he says fake news to people that report it. I mean, he does something even more outrageous. And then he has all these little mindless following minions left over from his cult of personality that turned into MAGA. You're Trump bashing. You're just under Trump derangements, and something's wrong with you because you don't like Trump. This is all like brainwash, mindwash, peer pressure bullshit, and it's catching up to that big fat orange goof. Problem might be faster than the cholesterol dead drop we might do at any point. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. There's something health-wise that's not right. And I'm not going to go into that because I got something health-wise. It's some of that stuff, no comment, right? But, so, right now, he tries to close the Strait of Hormuz. That was his answer for threatening to destroy a civilization unless they opened the Strait of Hormuz so all the oil can go through. Oh, oil tankers. Y'all thrilled tonight. The civilization showed I think it was last Tuesday.
Where are we?
If you don't open the Strait of Hormuz, and then, okay, we'll close the Strait of we'll do it. And then, so he's closing the Strait of Hormuz by blocking the port cities of Iran. So, he's now the bad guy, according to his original war goal. This the flip-flopping thing. I don't know. Something's wrong with Trump is deranged. It's not Trump derangement syndrome. They got the letters mixed up. Trump is deranged. I don't even think he knows what he's doing because his cabinet is all incompetent people that were put in place so they could worship him during cabinet meetings. Tell him how hot he great he is. Oh, you're so wonderful. It's such a pleasure and honor to be right there. 2 hours of that. But they're not able to do that job they're selected for. And so things are kooky. He's going after the Fed chair guy, Powell's, because he thinks that lowering the interest rate at his command is the right thing for the economy, and he's focused on that. It's not easy. So, oh wait,
I'm from here.
Wait, I think the Oompa Loompas are coming. Idiot. Sorry if you were a diehard MAGA fan. I'm actually not sorry. I'm not sorry. Because I'm sorry for them, because this is falling apart. my little thing's falling apart. I don't care. It's all gonna come out in the wash. He tried to back this guy in Hungary that was a Trumpy. He's like a Trumpy bear of Hungary. He's like, go send somebody to support his re-election, and he lost the re-election because people in Hungary know, no, we're voting him out of office. And now he's sending J.D. Vance and who's that other idiot from Florida, Rubio, to go. Trump's back in the States trying to be re-elected and look good. He posted a picture of himself as Jesus, healing some.
Why are you asking?
I think it's John Stewart. I think he's healing John Stewart in the picture, if you see it. Oh God. And then he slams the Pope. He slams the Pope. Yeah, I don't like, because the Pope said war is not good. Jesus wouldn't do one war. And then J.D. Vance, who's a Catholic, for like, I don't know, he's been a Catholic for a couple weeks now. What the fuck? The vice president, I'm Catholic. Let me tell the Pope he doesn't know what he's talking about. What the fuck? So, yeah, it's all gone to cuckoo land, and here we are coming up with the midterm elections.
Are you okay?
The cracks aren't showing, the cracks are cracking. It's like the dam's about to burst. And it's like, these guys really, truly are stupid idiots that don't know what they're doing. They're evil and greedy, and the world's going down with them, or we cut the anchor line and let it drop deep into the sea. Okay, I'm done with the rant. Yeah, I had a bad day. I went to the dentist on tax day. I fell asleep twice. He's drilling my teeth. I fell asleep. Like, they still keep open. Keep open. Stay away. Yeah, and my things are getting no views. So if you are watching, yeah, whatever. Thanks to you, but I don't know. I'm not monetized. So what am I doing? Hawaii news, whatever. Oh, what happened there?
It's bright.
It's bright, is it? Okay, yeah, the taxes in Hawaii, they got a weird thing. The governor wants to, there's tax breaks, but he wants to put them on pause because the federal sheet isn't going to come down to Hawaii, so we have to save money, so put the tax Actually, Governor Green here is like excellent. I think he's doing an excellent job. Some of these people are corrupt and they're getting, I don't know, is it one of these Attorney General? Oh, whatever. Middle East conflict, there's still protests. Okay, yeah, we bombed the leader of Iran. We're winning the war. We killed the leader with a missile and a bunch of people. So now that we killed the Ayatollah's son, who's now father has been killed by the U.S., his wife has been killed by the U.S., his son has been killed by the U.S., is now going to take over. Oh, negotiate, Rubio. Or whatever. Oh, well, I guess you got to go to Pakistan to negotiate that crap. Okay. Oh, let's go to sports. UH volleyball is back, and these guys are, these are Tread and whatever the other guy, Justin, Todd, and Tread. That's right. I don't know those are but if they get to play, they're going to play at the Outrigger Big West Men's Volleyball Championship. And if they play Cal State Northridge and some other friggin' that's the one. Long Beach is the other rival. They play those two, they can come by become number one in the seeding chart. You know, here it's ranked number one. That thing. Okay, wow, woo. And then these people are sitting down to scatter across U.S. after signing what? oh, this is when they signed and they go, oh, we picked a place to go. Bye. So, all the great athletes in Hawaii, they're gonna vote local boy, girl, whatever. Remember back in, let's relax. Remember back in 1974 we were gonna relax, just hang out in the old shack, sell some bananas and maybe a Coke. I get a bunch of bananas and one Coke, thanks. You can sell cigarettes. You're gonna know ID unless you know your Uncle Keone. Okay, creative process. What are we gonna do here? Oh, Pope's.
Are you afraid?
The Pope's like from Chicago. Oh my god. I don't know why Trump is. What are these guys going after? They're posting their little Jesus pictures. The Trump, the Pope is wrong because he's not a war guy.
Oh, those little doctor examine patients from up there.
Jesus post, what they call him. Jesus post. I was portraying myself as Jesus. I thought I was a doctor. You see? Yeah. Trump has got red eyes. He's been up all night. Oh gosh. Editor. We're out here. Oh wait. Gotta go like these. Okay. Oops.
Search treatment plan.
Just burn out. I got a new feeling though. That's nice.
Proving citizenship.
With this one?
No, this one. No. We don't got much choice here.
Do you know?
Do I know? No. Here. In response to a recent contribution surrounding the SAVE Act, recent contribution. Oh, they sent the letter. Sorry. Okay, take two. In its response to a recent contribution of a letter surrounding the SAVE Act, all citizens are not required to obtain a real ID. Real ID, SAVE Act are two different beasts. Site article, April 3rd. Those who don't can use the passport to pass through the TSA checkpoints during travel. Only 5 states recognize their real ID as proof of the use of no means of citizenship. The others do not. That is why the SAVE Act does not. The original we're good with. The original writer was merely pointing out the hypocrisy of the left. For not squawking about the requirement documents to obtain a real ID, and now complaining about the same requirements to register to vote. The point is, what is the point? That while the requirements to get a real ID are the same as those to prove citizenship in order to register to vote, that doesn't make them sufficient to register. The operative words in the discussion are proof of citizenship. Stephen Hinton, Waialua. Thank you, Stephen. I think I detect a weird Trumpy butt bear shit going on here. I think it's difficult why they was talking to Tutu voice and trying to send in their letter here. Your contribution, that's what it was. Your contribution is not rightly sufficient. Okay, you very confusing with your writing, or I'm just drilled out of my skull from my cavity. Fell asleep. Message for you. Oh, I should do that too. Okay, so the requirements to get the real ID, which is that little gold stamp on your driver's license, is or is not the same requirements to show proof of citizenship or documents or whatever the heck to vote, register to vote. Okay, F all that. F all that. I mean, it was a big hassle to get that real ID thing. It was supposed to make it easy to go through, like, you're gonna go travel somewhere. But F all that. Registering to vote, which they made a big deal. Again, remember, Obama's wasn't born in America. Obama wasn't born in America, so he can't be a president. And these people that birthright citizenship, if you're born here, you're automatically a citizen. But not if those dirty, evil, brown immigrant people, the criminal, insane asylum. When did it happen? I don't know. And they come here and then they birth their kids here just to have citizenship. See, all of that. They think those people are going to vote Democratic. So in order to stop those people from voting Democratic, make it hard for them to vote. So you put up these big barriers so they can't vote. Like, you got to show your passport. You have your passport? You have your passport, please? Prove you're a citizen. So now the onus is on you to spend all this money for IDs to prove you're a citizen, or you can't vote. So he's going to disenfranchise, they say, take away those people's right to vote by making it too hard for them to vote. Thinking that he's going to take away all those Democratic voters. That's the thought. And that's against the Constitution of the United States. And they're trying it with mail-in ballots. Save America Act. It's like, screw this twisted nationalism. You'll be patriotic if you do it. And you don't love America if you don't do what Trump says. It's like, Trump isn't America. We the people are America. Trump is a douchebag. He's an idiot. He's a big orange pimple about to pop. He's like, stand back. Republican MAGAs are standing back. There's a small in with the SAVE Act was the mail-in balloting. Doesn't want mail-in balloting because he thinks all the Democrats mail-in balloting because they use it. And when the voting comes in, he sees the numbers change. Democrats go up with the count on the votes because he doesn't like the mail-in balloting. I like the mail-in balloting. Trump uses mail-in balloting too. So I got my little card in the mail. You are registered and expect your mail-in ballot to come through. Yeah. Don't expect a MAGA vote out of me. Anyway, it's going to get worse and worse in that arena, and in economy, it's going to get worse and worse right now because things are not different, and that's what's happening. And so, I'm back looking at that stuff. I don't know if I should even look at this stuff. Nobody watches anyways. So whatever, does it matter? So don't expect any fancy editing up me for a while. I can find out what button I'm pushing here. Oops. Okay. Aloha to you, though. Aloha if you're not watching, or if you're pretending to watch and paying attention at your job. Just aloha. Aloha is out there. I'm from here. Aloha to you. Aloha. Bye.
Hello. Nice to meet you.